Welcome back to Sanur Diaries. With Christmas just around the corner, I've got a special treat for you. Today we're unwrapping 15 of the best Christmas lunches and dinners all around Sanur and the surrounding areas, perfect for your family and friends when they're visiting Sanur. From traditional feasts to unique tropical twists, there's something for everyone here in Sanur. So grab a cuppa, sit back and relax, and let's dive into all that Sanur has over this Christmas festive season. First up, we have the fire station. If you're in Sanur and looking for something for Christmas which is a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more upmarket, this place should definitely be on your list. Now, I've been to the fire station before for their famous Sunday roast, and let me tell you, the flavors are top notch and they get all those traditional trimmings just right. The flavors, the quality of the ingredients, the vibe, everything is just right at the fire station, and I have every confidence that their Christmas lunch is going to be just brilliant. So here's what they're serving. You'll kick things off with a choice of Bucks Fizz or a Bloody Mary, a nice festive touch to set the mood. For appetizers, you've got two classics, smoked salmon with horseradish or duck liver pate with truffle oil. Both sound absolutely divine. For mains, the options are impressive. You can choose from chicken roast or roast duck with all the traditional accompaniments, sage and thyme stuffing, cranberry sauce, bread sauce, and roasted seasonal vegetables. There's also honey glazed ham or a Norwegian salmon Wellington if you prefer seafood. Now, I've had the salmon Wellington before there and it's fantastic. And for vegetarians, don't worry, you're covered with a spinach, feta and walnut Wellington that sounds just as hearty and delicious. Now, dessert doesn't disappoint either. They're offering a classic Christmas plum pudding with brandy butter or your choice of salted caramel or vanilla gelato. And of course, you'll get all the fun extras, Christmas crackers, some great wine, and even a bit of humor with their signature dad's joke. Now, I'm not really sure what that means, but it's probably something you should be looking out for. All this comes at a price of $590,000 plus per person, with special price for $300,000 for kids under 12. It starts at 12 p.m. and bookings are absolutely essential. Knowing the fire station, I'm absolutely confident this will be a fantastic Christmas lunch, both in terms of food and the vibe. So if you're looking for a spot that delivers quality, warmth, and Christmas vibes, the fire station is a good starting point. Next on our list is the Wicked Parrot. It's a spot that comes highly recommended from visitors and locals alike. While I haven't had the pleasure of dining here myself, I do hear a lot of good things about it, mainly because of the lively atmosphere and the British-inspired menu. This year, the Wicked Parrot is offering two sessions on Christmas Day, lunch from 1 to 4 p.m. and dinner from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's an a la carte menu, so you can mix and match your choices, which is great if you've got friends and family who have different preferences about what to eat on Christmas Day. So let's talk about the menu. For starters, you can choose between a shrimp and avocado salad or a vegetarian tempeh and avocado salad. For soup, they've kept it classic with a comforting pumpkin soup. Now, onto the mains, where the choices are fantastic. They're serving roast beef sirloin with Yorkshire pudding, roast potatoes, seasonal veg, and a rich gravy made from pork. Plus there's horseradish sauce on the side. A baked leg of ham with similar trimmings, but served with their special boonie jelly. I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds pretty British. They've got roast chicken with honey glazed kumara, again paired with roast potatoes, veggies, and that same delicious pork gravy and boonie jelly. And for the indecisive, there's a taste of all the roasts. This platter includes the slices of beef, ham, chicken, plus chipolata sausages, sage and onion stuffing, and all the classic sides. For dessert, they're keeping it traditional. They're serving up Christmas pudding made with in-house sultanas, raisin, and local fruit, and also a generous soak in brandy and rum. There's also homemade apple pie with ice cream and some lovely mince pies for a sweet finish. Now, mince pies, they're the British version, not one of those Aussie meat pies. What I find really appealing about the Wicked Parrot is the prices. They're really competitive. Main courses are starting around $275 and desserts are under $100,000. So beyond the food, there is other things going on at the Wicked Parrot on Christmas Day. There'll be live music during both lunch and dinner sessions, and Santa Claus will make an appearance at lunch, adding a fun touch for families. Again, reservations are highly recommended. There's a deposit required, and although walk-ins might be possible, I'd really recommend trying to book this one. So if you're looking for a classic Christmas meal with all the vibes of the live music and Santa Claus and that sort of thing, check out the Wicked Parrot. Now let's talk about the Hyatt Regency, one of the most iconic spots in all of Sanur for a Christmas celebration. This year their Christmas offerings include a buffet at Pizzeria and a Christmas dinner at Omang Omang. Both of these really promise to deliver something quite elegant in that traditional Hyatt style. I'd really look forward to it. But there's one problem. It's already fully booked, and it's really no surprise. Every year the Hyatt seems to get booked out really early. But let's just recap and go over some of the details anyway. The brunch was priced at 1.1 million and the dinner at 1.4 million. So quite expensive compared to some of the others. Again, they're providing live music. You know there's going to be a great Christmas vibe there at the Hyatt. And it's something that I wanted to go to this year. I wanted to go to it last year as well, but again, I've just missed out because it got booked out so early. So while it's not an option this year, just keep it in mind for 2025. Next up, let's talk about Andaz. Andaz is one of my absolute favorite spots in all of Sanur. And every time I've dined there, the experience has been nothing short of exceptional. The food's top notch, the environment there, the feeling is nothing short of elegant, high class, but it's also welcoming. It's not too stiff. And to be absolutely honest, I think Andaz offers some of the best food in all of Sanur under all circumstances. So I'm thinking that for Christmas lunch, this is going to be one of the top ones. This year, they're hosting both a Christmas Village brunch and a Christmas Village dinner at their stunning Village Square. Now, while the full menu still hasn't been released yet, because the chef is still finalizing it, I didn't hesitate to book it for myself. Now, what I did, I contacted them and said, look, what do you got on offer this year? And they said, look, I can't tell you yet. The chef's still working on it, but I just had so much faith in them that I just had to book anyway. The Christmas Village brunch runs from 12:30 p.m. till 3:30 p.m. and is priced at 790,000 per person, and you get non-alcoholic beverages in that as well. But if you spend 1.28, you'd get an alcoholic beverage package. Now, I don't think that's very expensive. I think it's quite keenly priced for such a high quality establishment. Entertainment is going to be provided by a band called the Funkoustic Band and a DJ, and I'm assuming it should provide a fairly lively Christmassy vibe. I hope so. The Christmas Village dinner is from 6:30 p.m. until 10 p.m. and it has a similar price range. It's a little bit more expensive at 990,000 for the non-alcoholic one and 1.48 for the alcoholic one. Alcoholic one? I mean, for the one that has alcoholic beverages. And the evening entertainment features a band and probably got the same band on, probably hire them all day. Looks like a pretty good spot. I'm going there. Might see you there. So in summary, if you're looking for an unforgettable upscale hotel experience for Christmas lunch in Sanur, Andaz definitely should be on your radar. I think it's going to be a great one. Next, let's talk about the Intercontinental. They're doing their Christmas Day brunch at the Layang restaurant. Now, I haven't dined there before, but the Intercon is a 5-star quality resort. And with that said, you'd expect a pretty high standard of food. I wouldn't expect anything less than 5-star quality, world class. Their brunch runs from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. and is priced at 777,000 per person, which is, I think, a pretty good price. It promises a lavish spread of Western, Asian, and Indonesian cuisines, blending holiday classics with regional specialties. From flavorful mains to indulgent desserts, this one sounds really like a well-rounded festive feast. Adding to the experience, they have live music with a saxophone going off, and I'm sure something like that's going to create quite a festive atmosphere. Kenny G, eat your heart out. For families, there's great value. Children aged 1 to 5 are free, and kids aged between 6 and 12 get 50% off. And if you're staying at the hotel, you'll also get a 10% discount. So overall, the Intercontinental is offering a reasonably priced option with international flair, and it could just be the one for your Christmas lunch. Next up, we have the Puri Santrian, which has a really loyal following amongst visitors to Sanur. Now, again, while I haven't personally dined there, the hotel's reputation gives me a lot of confidence that they're going to offer up something pretty special for Christmas lunch. This year, they're offering both a Christmas Eve dinner and a Christmas Day brunch. The Christmas Eve dinner takes place at the Mezzanine Asian Kitchen Bar, starting at 7 p.m. This is a 4-course set dinner with an Asian twist, highlighting flavors from Japan and China. Now, adding to the festive atmosphere, there's a live choir performance to make your evening even more special. And prices start at 650,000 per person, which seems like a value proposition for such a unique dining experience. And especially if you're looking for something that's non-traditional, this looks like a pretty good deal. Christmas Day, they're hosting a traditional buffet brunch at the Beach Club from 12 p.m. until 4 p.m. The spread promises to be lavish, featuring holiday classics perfect for kids and family. There'll be live music and even a visit from Santa Claus, who will be handing out gifts to the little ones. There's also a fun lucky draw with exciting prizes, adding to the excitement of the day, really. The brunch is priced at 850,000 per person, which is a little bit higher than the mid-range, if you like, but it should be worthwhile because they're offering something a little bit different, a little bit upper than your average as well. Kids are priced at $425,000, which is a pretty good deal as well. Now, if you're looking to add a little bit of sparkle and a bit of get up and go, there's a drinks package for $595,000 that you can add on to the total price. And in that, you'll get free flow cocktails for a couple of hours, beer, wine. Sounds like a pretty good day to me. Now, early birds get a 10% discount and a complimentary glass of champagne. So I'd highly recommend booking ahead. And I guess with all of these, booking ahead's really going to lock you in so you know what you're going to get on your Christmas day. And there's not a lot of time left. So get to it if you're going to be in Sanur for Christmas Day. So if you're looking for something a little bit non-traditional and also something that might be just a traditional Christmas buffet, the Puri Santrian has both of those, and it looks like it's going to be a good one too. Next up is the Sudamala Resort, which is a place that's built up a pretty strong reputation of being classy and sophisticated. And while there's not a lot of information on the specific details of their Christmas offerings, you can trust that they're going to offer something pretty damned good. And the reason I say that is because Sudamala gets rave reviews. They're hosting an enchanted Christmas Eve dinner at their RS restaurant from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. It's a 4-course set menu curated by their executive chef, Anantara. I think that's a person's name. For those who prefer a quieter, more intimate dining experience, this is a set menu and it's a great alternative to the chaos of a buffet meal on Christmas Day. Better still, the price is really keen at $450,000 per person. I think it's great value. Also, kids get a 50% discount, and if you're a wine lover, you can pre-reserve your own bottles of wine and get a bit of a discount as well. Once again, there will be live music playing throughout the day to elevate your experience a little bit. So if you're looking for something classy, relaxed, affordable, and something that's not a buffet, Sudamala just might be the go for you. That jingling from the reindeer ears was getting pretty annoying, so I've changed back to the Santa's hat. Next up, we have the Prama, which is always buzzing with activity and is really popular with big families. I see people flocking down to the Prama because it's such a big resort and especially great for kids. They're offering both the Christmas Eve dinner and the Christmas Day lunch, both at pretty affordable prices. The Christmas Eve dinner takes place at Basilico Italian Pavilion and Bar from 6:30 p.m. until 10:30 p.m. It's described as a traditional dinner crafted by their talented chefs, paired with live entertainment from a trio acoustic band. And at just $375,000 per person, it is absolutely fantastic value here in Sanur at Christmas. The Christmas Day lunch is a buffet at Terta restaurant running from 12 until 3. They'll have Santa Claus. You'll be adding some festive cheer, I'm sure, with the kiddies running around and all that sort of stuff. Again, it's priced at $375,000, which I find quite stunning really for a Christmas lunch in Sanur. Look, you can be guaranteed that because Prama is such a big, well-renowned resort, that this Christmas lunch and dinner is going to be really popular. That said, you can't expect a huge amount of bells and whistles and the fine dining experience like you might get at Andaz or the Hyatt. And the price reflects that. Just be aware that you're going into something which is a little bit more value for money and a little bit more family oriented. That said, I reckon the Prama is going to be a solid choice for Christmas. Next up on the list is the Prime Plaza Hotel, which is in the very north of town, right up there on the bypass. It's a massive hotel offering really good value for money rooms, and this Christmas lunch follows that same theme of great value for money. The lunch is held at the Denpasar room from 12 until 2:30 and is priced at $499,000 per adult, with kids aged 6 to 12 at half of that price. If you book before the 7th of December, you get a little bit of an early bird special, which seems to be a theme across some of these resorts around Sanur. Now, let's talk about the menu. It is unbelievably extensive. Some of the highlights from the appetizer and salad section include a refreshing orange pomegranate, pomelo and feta cheese salad, a flavoursome prawn, mango and coriander leaf salad, and a Chinese pork char siu platter. For soup, they're serving up a rich crustacean bisque with seafood ravioli scented with cognac and sour cream. Sounds pretty fancy, really, doesn't it? At the carving station, you'll find roasted gammon ham, natural gravy and Dijon mustard, as well as oven-baked Tasmanian salmon wrapped in puff pastry with mushroom duxelles. I'm saying that wrong, it's French, so duxelles or something like that. Well, I'm going to say duxelles because I'm Australian. The main courses include everything from traditional holiday dishes like roasted turkey with cranberry compote and giblet sauce to international flavours like grilled tandoori chicken with mint raita, beer-battered fish fillets, and even stewed pork knuckle in a sweet soy ginger sauce. And for dessert, there's Christmas pudding with brandy sauce, panettone and rum sauce, a chocolate Christmas log, and a live station offering ice cream, sorbet, chocolate fountain with all the dippable goodies you can imagine, plus an assortment of cakes, cookies and fresh fruits. And to top it all off, there's live music, a magic show, Christmas carols and a visit from Santa himself. And it sounds really comprehensive. It sounds like a really fantastic Christmas meal, to be honest. With all of that on offer, with such a large spread of food, an extensive menu, all that live entertainment, and a price that won't break the bank, I reckon the Prime Plaza is a pretty good option. Next we have the Sanur Resort Watujimbar, which is formerly the Swiss Bell. It's another large property right in the centre of town, making it a convenient option for many people. It's got a great reputation, this place, and it's really popular with families because it's got a big swimming pool, it's got large rooms. It's a little bit on the older style, but it's still very popular. This year they're hosting a Christmas Eve dinner starting at 6:30 p.m. The event features a buffet that combines beautifully roasted turkey with tropical inspired dishes and seasonal favourites. It's priced at $600,000 per person, which puts it in the middle of the range, which is reasonable for what's on offer. The evening is made extra festive with entertainment from a children's choir and live music, plus Santa and what they're calling Santarina. I've got no idea what that means, but maybe a female Santa will be making appearances, adding a bit of fun for the kids. If you're looking for a well-priced Christmas Eve dinner with a mix of traditional and tropical flavours, Watujimbar might just be the place for you. Next on the list is the Maya Sanur. It's known as one of the best hotels in town, and it's right along that beachfront path. It's an absolutely stunning property, and their Christmas dinner promises to be an absolutely fantastic feast. I've dined there before and I personally love the Maya. The outlook over the ocean there is brilliant, the food's brilliant, the staff are great, and it has a really good reputation in town. This year's Christmas Eve dinner takes place at their Mayasari restaurant from 7 p.m. until 10 p.m. and it's priced at 800,000 rupiah per person. There's even an early bird discount. If you book before the 10th of December, you get 20% off, which is a fantastic deal. And I really encourage you to do that because things seem to be booking out pretty quickly at the moment for Christmas meals. Alongside the amazing food, you'll be entertained by a violin duo, and the Christmas carol start at about 7:45 p.m. So let's talk about the menu. It's absolutely loaded. So for starters, there's seafood on ice, there's prawns, mussels, clams, squid and fresh oysters. There's a NutriBoost salad station, which offers everything from roasted pumpkin to halloumi and feta cheese, a cheese and charcuterie selection with 5 local cheeses, smoked fish, cold cuts and dried fruit and nuts. Now moving on to the mains, there really is something for everyone, as you'd expect. Twin turkey features both a classic herb roasted turkey with cranberry sauce and a Balinese style betutu turkey with sambal mata. Now that's something that I'd be really personally interested in, a bit of a twist on the standard traditional Christmas turkey. They've got caramelized Christmas ham and Smoke Island porchetta. Yeah, it's got rich flavors. Chicken mosaic Wellington adds a gourmet touch, you know, all of that sort of stuff. Looks pretty good. And they've also got a live grill station, which is appealing to me as well, where they're grilling up prawns, they grill up a bit of chicken, a bit of seafood as well. That for me, like a seafood sort of grill at lunch on or dinner for Christmas, that's pretty appealing. For dessert, they've got a chocolate fountain, they've got crepe Suzette, they've got a Christmas pudding with brandy sauce, they've got tarts, cakes, you name it, they've got it. It sounds pretty good. I reckon it's going to be one of the highlights of Christmas in Sanur. So now we're moving on to a couple of notable highlights in Nusa Dua. Now the reason I'm mentioning these places in Nusa Dua is that Nusa Dua is pretty close to Sanur. So if you're sort of out of luck in Sanur on places that you might select for Christmas lunch and you think, okay, well, the next best option is in Nusa Dua, it's only 20 minutes away by cab, and it's what I did last year. I ended up at the Westin, and it was actually a really good option. The food was unreal, and I'd go to Nusa Dua in a heartbeat if I couldn't get my first choice here in Sanur. And with that said, first up, we've got the Westin Nusa Dua. So I had the pleasure of experiencing their Natale last year. That's basically, I think it's Italian for Christmas Day lunch, and it was fantastic. They had a massive range of dishes. The standout with things like the suckling pig, like they had one baby suckling pig and I got stuck into that. And as soon as that was finished, they whipped out another one with that glassy skin. It was unreal. I also got the cocktail package, which kept those festive vibes going just a little bit longer, and got a photo with Santa, which I thought was fantastic as well. This year they're hosting their Natale Day brunch at their Prego restaurant, as they did last year, from 12 until 4 p.m, as they did last year, and it's priced at 790,000 per person. And I think it was similar last year as well. And it features all your favorite festive treats alongside traditional Italian fare. Now, they also have live music, and really it's a great festive vibe vibe there because that room gets packed out and there's a bit of a hum around the air. There's a few kids around, Santa's there. It's fantastic. And I've got to say, for families, the Westin seem to go above and beyond because they have things like a magician with balloons. You can get a photo opportunity with Santa, and they've even got like a, well, they call it Santa's Island Adventure, which is a treasure hunt on the beach. And they've got a snack buffet for kids. They've got fruit carving. They've got a few different activities for the real young ones as well. It's great. I mean, I don't have kids, but even for me, it was just pretty joyous seeing all the kids having fun there on Christmas Day. It reminded me of my time as a child as well. So in summary, that Natale Day brunch at the Westin is a fantastic option. I highly recommend it. If you can't get your option in Sanur, zip across there in a cab to the Westin at Nusa Dua. It's unreal and you'll love it. Next up, we have the St. Regis, which is known in Bali to have one of the best buffets on the whole island. It really is top class and really sets the standard for luxury dining in Bali. So this is what I would call the Rolls Royce of Christmas buffets in all of Bali, and you're really going to pay through the nose for it. So if you're into top-notch luxury, the St. Regis is going to be the one for you. On Christmas Day, the St. Regis offers two distinct brunch experiences. One at Kayu Putih, where you'll find a decadent gastronomical journey in a fine dining setting, priced at 2.25 million per person, and there are premium beverage options available which can add up on top of that. So if you're after elegance, exclusivity, the Rolls Royce of buffets in all of Bali, this one is for you. The alternative at the St. Regis is Boneka, which is a timeless gala buffet featuring all the cherished holiday classics. It's slightly more affordable at 1.55 per person, but it's no less spectacular. Boneka is more suited to families with Christmas carols. They've got a Santa that comes on board, and there's even gifts for all the kids that arrive as well. And whichever one you choose, you're guaranteed to have a world-class dining experience. So if you're ready to splurge, the St. Regis should be on the top of your list. Give it a go. Next up, we have the Kempinski, which is a resort renowned for impeccable service and fantastic food. They've got a few restaurants offering Christmas buffets. Let's check them out. First of all, they've got the Coral Restaurant, and it's something truly unique. They call it an aquatic dining experience with its incredible aquarium setting and live entertainment. You can choose a 5 or 6 course set menu priced from 1.7 to 1.95 per person, and you can add a wine pairing for an extra 1 million. For the ultimate experience, couples can dine along the tunnel for 5 million. It's perfect for a special intimate Christmas celebration. This is a high-end option in Nusa Dua. For a more relaxed beachside vibe, the Reef Beach Club offers a Christmas barbecue lunch priced at 950,000 per person, or 1.65 million with the alcoholic beverages attached. Kids aged 6 to 12 are priced at 475,000. There's live entertainment, there's a beachfront setting, and it's ideal for families that are looking for more of a beachside barbecue vibe, a real sort of Aussie Christmas down at the beach vibe. Sounds like a pretty good one. If you're looking for something a little bit non-traditional, a bit more Asian style, they've also got a place called Bai Yun. And if you love dim sum, this is just the one for you. It's priced at 688,000 per person, or 1.388 with alcoholic beverages. Kids are priced at 488 for food only. And this brunch features fresh premium ingredients, veggies from their rooftop hydroponic garden, and Bai Yun is perfect for those who prefer a more Asian-inspired Christmas lunch. I reckon it sounds like a great one. Finally, they have the stock standard traditional Christmas buffet at Plaza restaurant. It's priced at 1.15 million per person and 1.85 million inclusive of alcoholic beverages. Kids aged 6 to 12 are 575,000. This one is packed with festive fun for families, including a visit from Santa, live entertainment, and activities for children. It's a great option for families, and it sounds like it's very similar to a lot of the stock standard buffets throughout Bali, but it is at the Kempinski and it's going to be fantastic. You can guarantee that. With prices ranging from 688,000 up to 5 million for that tunnel dining experience, the Kempinski is really a fantastic option if you're looking for Christmas lunch when you're in Bali. Next up, we're looking at Alila Seminyak, which is one of my favorite luxury resorts not far from Sanur. This place is incredible. Fantastic beachfront location, fantastic food, and probably something you should consider if you haven't got your first option in Sanur. The Alila has 3 options at Christmas, so let's check them out. Sea Salt is known for its high-end dining experience, and Christmas Day is going to be no exception. It's like a semi-buffet concept priced at 1.1 million and includes a glass of sparkling wine. The menu is seafood focused with highlights like a seafood and mango ceviche, lobster and coconut bisque, and a sous vide turkey roulade with sage and chestnut stuffing. There's also an ice carving display featuring fresh lobsters, oysters, prawns, and more. It's a luxurious brunch, perfect for those who want to indulge. Live entertainment, Santa's going to make an appearance, there's Christmas kids activities. Sounds like a good option for a more standard buffet arrangement. For dinner, Sea Salt's offering a more intimate 4-course tasting menu, which comes in at $1 million per person. So if you don't really want that chaotic buffet vibe, go for the set menu. If you're after a more relaxed vibe, they have a place called the Beach Bar. It's hosting a Christmas Day party from 5 until 10 p.m. It features a festive barbecue, a cocktail menu, and an ice cream corner for some fun sweetness, and a live band to keep the atmosphere lively. It's casual and it's perfect if you don't want to get dressed up for your Christmas Day activities. So whether you go for a sophisticated brunch, elegant dinner, or the festive beach party, the Alila Seminyak is offering something for everyone at Christmas. Finally, let's talk about Dust Bistro by Mamas, which is offering something a little bit different this Christmas in Sanur. They're doing home delivered Christmas meals. So if you can't be bothered going out, you can't be bothered cooking, and you want something delivered to your house, these people will do it for you. Here's what they're offering: a whole roasted turkey for 3.3 million, a whole honey roasted ham for 1.3 million, a whole roasted duck for 385,000, roast beef for 1.32 million, cold cuts in a small or large platter priced at 110,000 and 215,000 respectively. All you need to do is pre-order at least 48 hours in advance and you'll have an amazing spread of food for your Christmas dinner. This is such a smart option. If you've rented a villa and you want to avoid the crowds, or you want to have your own activities in your own villa, it's such a smart option. Go and order from Dust Bistro by Mamas, get all that food delivered to you. You don't have to worry about cooking. And besides, who wants to cook on Christmas Day anyway? I'm out of breath after going through all of those places for Christmas lunch. I really hope you enjoyed all the suggestions I've got for this Christmas season. And if you're looking at 2025 for a Christmas lunch, just check back on this as well, because this is pretty standard across the years. Prices might go up a little bit, but it's fairly similar every year. So what are you waiting for? Make sure you book soon, because there's not much time left. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all things Sanur. I'll catch you next time.